Plastic is incredibly versatile. It often has the lowest carbon footprint when we compare it to other packaging materials, and it helps us to get products to people safely and efficiently. And while plastic does play a useful role in our industry, plastic pollution is one of the most pressing environmental issues of our time. At the current rate, there will be 4 times as much plastic in the ocean by 2040 as there was even in 2016.
Our approach to using plastics needs to change. There's an alarming amount of plastic materials in our oceans and natural spaces, and we know that as individual companies we cannot solve this issue alone. We must come together to be part of the solution. We can create lasting change through increased investments and collective action. Together, we are all driven by a common purpose: to sustainably grow our businesses over the long term. So let's push ourselves to go further and do more together.
Exactly 2 years ago this month, the Consumer Goods Forum launched its CEO-sponsored Coalition of Action on Plastic Waste. We're currently made up of 40 of the industry's leading retailers and manufacturers committed to tackling the plastic pollution challenge and helping advance a world where no plastic becomes waste or ends up in nature.
The goal of our coalition is to accelerate the transition of our industry towards a cohesive circular economy. We firmly believe that by working together we can and will transition quickly and sustainably. Our cooperation builds on the Ellen MacArthur's Foundation's vision for a new plastics economy. We are collaborating with devoted partners who share our passion for using less and better plastic. Our industry recognizes our role in society and our responsibility for our planet. Together, we contribute to a better system for collection, sorting and recycling. This drives us forward and energizes our coalition every day.
With the launch of this program, we've made a commitment to focus on several key areas: reducing and reimagining packaging, developing a framework to address extended producer responsibility, encouraging innovations and recycling, and piloting new programs to increase collection and recycling rates in advanced and transitional markets.
Starting with packaging design, we recognize that we have a significant opportunity to take the lead on establishing good design practices for our industry and beyond. This is why, in July last year, we published our complete series of Golden Design Rules, which aim to reduce plastic packaging where possible, as well as the complexity of the recycling process for different types of materials.
This set of voluntary, independent and time-bound commitments is already creating significant value for the industry and the wider system, and building the necessary momentum for achieving the further design changes that are required to achieve the targets that's laid out in the Ellen MacArthur Foundation's New Plastics Economy Global Commitment.
We created 9 rules which cover all the types of plastic that you see on supermarket shelves. The rules focus on eliminating unnecessary and problematic elements, as well as increasing recycling value in various types of plastic. The rules also cover the use of clear and accurate on-pack recycling instructions, which will help consumers and ensure that packaging is sorted for the appropriate end-of-life solution. These rules are also available to the wider industry, and we invite other industry players to implement them. If we all step up and adopt these rules, we'll be able to accelerate progress together.
We also know that improving the performance of waste management and recycling systems, including those for flexibles, is an important part of progressing towards a world where no packaging ends up in nature. This requires new thinking, multi-stakeholder collaboration, and financing. With this in mind, our coalition's workstream on extended producer responsibility has developed an aligned framework for optimal EPR programs in markets around the world.
Using a set of principles co-developed by the coalition, we intend to take a proactive stance across our industry to deliver constructive and harmonized recommendations to policymakers and to increase recycling and management of packaging that cannot be reused. We also convene our Optimal EPR Hub, a unique industry forum for monitoring EPR developments in a number of priority markets, aligning on collective action and sharing learnings.
Our coalition has been working to make a positive case for a credible and safe chemical recycling system, which we believe can effectively complement mechanical recycling in achieving a circular economy. Coalition companies are releasing a paper that outlines 6 principles which are critical to scale pyrolysis-based chemical recycling under credible, ethical, safe and environmentally sound conditions. We will also be publishing our first peer-reviewed life cycle assessment study, which demonstrates that the chemical recycling of hard-to-recycle plastics can have a positive outcome on climate change when compared with waste-to-energy incineration.
We are clear about the scale of the challenge globally and our collective direct and visible association with it. We have understood the imperative to act, and we are doing it. We also clearly see the opportunities for our industry that arise from the recovery of raw materials.
Collaboration is essential to creating a meaningful reduction in the plastics that we use. Collaboration will drive the recyclability of packaging and the recycling of plastics through joint policy, sustainable design, better infrastructure, and by engaging people. We're very excited about 2022 and beyond as our coalition continues to grow and drive progress. We really encourage other companies to join this effort, take action, and create positive change today.